Today's story is about this lady called Dufie. Now, Dufie loves men who are tall, they are dark in complexion, they are slim, and they have pointed nose. So, if you are a guy without these specifications, don't go near her because she will never fall for you. But luckily for her, she found a man, let's call this man Michael, who has all these specifications that she was looking for. And so she fell in love with Michael. And they were there dating for some time. And suddenly, she wasn't hearing or seeing Michael any longer. In fact, Michael has vanished because she called, she texted, she did everything she could. And there was no way she could get access to him. And Michael didn't tell her where she was going. He just vanished. And so fast forward, she was growing because she wasn't getting anybody with that specification that she was looking for, and she was growing older. And so the man she married eventually as the husband was directly the opposite of everything she was looking for in the man. The man was fair, she wasn't that tall, she doesn't have pointed nose, she wasn't slim, but because she was growing older and the mother too encouraged her that she should marry him because love grows. As they marry, the love will grow. So she went ahead and married him, even though she doesn't really love him that much, you see, because he doesn't have the specifications. 6 months into their marriage, Dufie went to the market to buy foodstuff. And after the market, she wanted to meet the husband who was waiting for her to pick her to the house. When she was getting closer, she noticed that the husband was talking to someone. So she was wondering, who is talking to my husband? When she got closer, guess who? It was Michael, ex-boyfriend. She doesn't know how come Michael, started talking to the husband, but she pretended as if she doesn't know him. And Michael also pretended as if he doesn't know her until, he finished talking with the husband and gave the husband his telephone number. Dufie secretly memorized the number. And so when she was going to put the items in the boot, she quickly transferred the number onto her phone so that she would not forget. When she got to the house, she called Michael. And Michael was not surprised because she knew that, he knew that she would call her. According to Michael, somebody planted drugs into her luggage, and so he was arrested. That was why Dufie didn't hear of him, suddenly. And so after he has now finished serving the jail term, and the uncle took him. After he has finished serving the jail term, the uncle also took him abroad. And now everything seemed nice and okay. Everything seemed okay. So that is why he has returned back together. So they started chatting, and they started their relationship again. But according to Dufie, the husband was very smart. So because he doesn't want the husband to catch her cheating with this guy called Michael, the ex-boyfriend, anytime the husband is going for work, Dufie will tell the husband to drop her at the mother's place. And so when the husband drops her at the mother's place, she has the liberty to chat with Michael. In fact, Michael will come and take her out. They will go and enjoy themselves and even have an affair. And she will come back just before the husband will come and pick her. So the husband will come with the car, pick her to the house. And so it has been like that. Anytime the husband is going, drop her, she will drop her at the mother's place. Then this Michael will come and enjoy her very well, and the husband will come and take her to the house. So Dufie started cheating wildly with this ex-boyfriend called Michael against the husband. The husband doesn't know anything. And in the course of that, she got pregnant. And looking at the way she was cheating against the husband, she doesn't want to give the pregnancy to the husband. And so she doesn't want to keep it. So they all agree. Dufie and Michael agree to abort. And so they look for a hospital to abort. When Dufy got to the hospital, the doctor who performed the abortion on her, interestingly, was a church member. A church member doctor who will perform the abortion. And so when the church member, this doctor, saw that she has come for abortion, he was also surprised, because you have just gotten married and you should be happy that you are pregnant. Why do you want to abort? The doctor threatened to call the husband to report the issue to the husband. So Dufy pleaded with this doctor and cried and eventually told the truth that, look, the pregnancy is not for the husband, it's for this boyfriend, and therefore she can't keep it, she must abort it. And so when she was ready on the theater table for the abortion to take place, before she realized, this a church member doctor has started having an affair with her in the theater room. In fact, Dufy couldn't say anything, couldn't resist, he couldn't say anything, because he wanted the abortion to be done. And so this doctor, this quack doctor, had his way with Dufy. When he was satisfied, he continued and performed the abortion on Dufy. When the abortion was over and Dufy was healed, she didn't stop seeing Michael, the ex-boyfriend. She went back to see Michael again. And in the course of time, guess what? She got pregnant again for the second time. This time around, Michael, the ex-boyfriend, said that, no, I will not allow you to abort the baby. And Dufy said that I can also give the pregnancy to my husband, because lately they haven't been meeting as husband and wife, because the husband's mother, the mother-in-law, has been sick and they are all very busy. The husband has been very busy. So she will be caught if she goes to say that she is pregnant, because they have not really been meeting. And this guy said that she is not also going to allow Dufy to abort this pregnancy for the second time. Dufy said that he cannot, divorce the husband too, because the husband has not done anything against her. The only thing that can do them part is death. And so the boyfriend, Michael, said that, well, then when your husband dies, then I can marry you or allow you to give birth. If not, I'm not going to allow you to abort the baby. Dufy didn't know that. I mean, he took it lightly, what the boyfriend said. He took it lightly. Some few months afterwards, the boyfriend, she was in the house and he had a call that the husband was involved in an accident. When he got to the place, it was a fatal accident. The husband had died. In fact, Dufy cried and he cried. And in a short while, all the necessary arrangements were done and the husband was buried. Now that the husband has been buried, Dufy is free because she's no longer married. So she literally moved to this boyfriend's house and she does everything with him. In fact, eventually she gave birth to a child. But something strange happened. Michael, the boyfriend, also suffered. I mean, he fell sick strangely and he died. But before Michael, the boyfriend died, he told her that, look, I sent people to your husband, to your house sometime to, tamper with your husband's car. That's how come he had an accident and died. Meaning that it was Michael who organized the death of Dufy's husband because of the pregnancy, because of what Dufy said, that it's only death that will part them. So he organized. Literally, it was Michael who killed Dufy's husband. Now Dufy felt very, very, very depressed and sad, because it was because of her that all these things has happened. The boyfriend Michael also died, and she feels very bad, because if she hadn't gone back to this boyfriend, all these things wouldn't have happened. The husband is dead, and this boyfriend too is dead. Now Dufy is sick, seriously sick. She cannot really tell what is going on with her, but she knows that she is sick and she knows she will die. and she was expecting or is expecting to die. Because of what has happened, she felt she cannot live anymore because of what she has done against the boyfriend. It's sorry, against the husband. Because of what she has done against the husband, she felt life is not worth it anymore. And so currently she's seriously sick and she knows she's dying. Anytime Duffy sleeps, he will get strange dreams of people that he knew are already dead. And these people will spit on her in the dream. These people will spit on her. Duffy is worried, depressed, and she is sick. Things are happening. In fact, you never know it until you are told. If you think you know what Duffy can do to save herself out of this predicament, please leave it in the comment section below. But we must be very careful. We must be very, very, very careful. Things are happening. Do subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bye-bye.